Welcome to selfdiscoverywisdom.com, formerly known as Self-Discovery Media. On these podcasts, you're going to hear people who speak from the heart. They've taken the journey in life. Many things have happened to them, but they've changed it to happening for them. And in their strength, their courage, they've discovered their abilities and their wisdom, and they are now sharing it here with you. Do enjoy each show. We bring it to you with love and knowing that it's going to help you on your journey of life. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Sarah's View of Life, right here on selfdiscoverywisdom.com. I am your host, Sarah Torrey. Well, when this show airs, I would have just turned 71, the big 7-1, seventh decade. It's kind of just a number, I know, everything to do with an attitude. But considering my dad died at 45 and other people have died way too early in their lives, I always consider a birthday a privilege. I've survived another year. Hopefully, I have more years in front of me. But I think the most important thing is looking back to look forward. I look back on my 7 decades and all that I've done and all the places I've been, everything I've achieved, everything that was a battle, everything that I think, oh my God, why did I do that? And we learn from it, right? We take the good memories with us, the bad memories we leave behind. We don't need to repeat them. We don't need to carry them with us. And we just look at life differently. Now my life is very much consumed not only by my work of podcasting and interviewing people from around the world with extraordinary stories and tales and wisdom, but also the fact that this week, my birthday week, a new grandson is going to be born. That will make grandson number 3, 4.5, 2.5, and the newborn. So the grandma in me is going to be working very, very hard as well. So I find myself even busier than I normally am. I have booked up until in the middle of November with more to come, and with the grandchildren, waiting patiently for this new baby, and then, obviously helping my daughter out with the babies. And life is very, very busy and very, very full. So I'm very, very blessed. I really am. Life is about what you make out of it. Very often I'd like to say, can I slow down a little bit? I'd love to just have some time for myself, but there isn't that kind of time. The other thing is, I could take time by not doing shows, which I don't because I'm booked and I honor the bookings. But it's also about enjoying what you're doing. And I enjoy so much what I'm doing. The people I get to interview, the people I get to meet, the integrity, the wisdom, the knowledge, the joy, the heartbeat, everything that they are. It just illuminates me, and I know that illuminates my listeners as well. So turning another year is just another number. I've got now 71 years under my belt, and hopefully a lot more. I've signed a contract with the universe that I'm going to continue doing this as long as I can see, hear, and talk, and able, until 90. Then I'll think of retiring. And I hopefully, this is just 19 years. I hope that I can actually manage that. That would be wonderful. That is a desire. That is where I would like to be. But I have learned very, very much that the universe has its own story for you, and it will present things to you, i.e. the books that I've published. The Now Forgotten Children. Another one is Discovery of Self, and then there is the one we did back in 2007, which was just an ebook, and that's something that I'm very, very proud of. All these books that we've produced, and more to come. And obviously, I've got a lot on my plate here. So the next book is Our Forgotten Seniors, and with that comes with all that goes with that. But I enjoy that so much, because that's what it's about. It's about being proactive. It's about doing things that you really, really enjoy doing. It's about doing the things that lift you up. It's about life, enjoying life. That's the most important thing. If you're enjoying life. And the other book, by the way, was Liberate Your True Self, Discover Your Higher Purpose. And when we truly do enjoy life and really enjoy our purpose, then getting up every day is not such a big chore. It's something that we love doing and it gives a meaningful purpose. I really love doing it as just as much as I love seeing my grandkids. My grandson, the 4.5-year-old, we went on a little grandma and grandson date the other day. We went out to eat. We had pho, one of his favorites, and noodles and tofu, which is he loves. And we went shopping, and one toy you're allowed came out with two, um, and just time together, which is so nice. And then the little one, 2.5, who's just I bought him a drum, and this little kid, 2.5, with Down syndrome, is the most joyous little thing you've ever met. And the moment there is music, he's just going to dance. And when he plays the drums, it's both hands. He's in the rhythm, he's in the beat, he's just going for it. And who knows what this next little one is going to be like and what wonderful idiosyncrasies they're going to have. And it's just exciting to see these kids grow up. At the same time, it's just as exciting to do my shows and meet the people that have grown up into who they are now. They've lived the corporate life, the expectation life, they've done the 2.2 kids and the picket fence, and now they're truly living their real passion, their real dream, their real conviction. And they're doing something that really is meaningful to them. And they are sharing it out with everyone else because it's in service to others, from their illumination, from their heart to everyone else, to lift them up, to show them a path forward that is meaningful to them. And it's wonderful to share and it's wonderful to see and hear. So don't look at your number as, oh, I'm old. Yeah. I've got aches and pains. I've got challenges. But I've had these health challenges for the last 30 years and with asthma for 69 years. So you learn to live with those challenges and it's just something you have to negotiate. But when you love what you're doing, that energy feeds you and gives you the fortitude you need in order to do it and get through it. So don't let the aches and pains or the I can't do it like I used to get in your way. Find something you can do that you love doing, and you'll find the energy for doing it is there. So don't dismiss yourself, because the age is there. Well, now I'm this age, I can't do this, I can't do that. Nonsense. Some of the most illuminating people I've met have been 60, 70, 80, and 90 that are out there living their dream, still sharing their purpose. They've got chutzpah, they've got divine energy. They are just a beautiful illumination. And it inspires us to, not sell ourselves short, but to get out there and be the best that we can be and enjoy every moment of it. So whatever and whatever age you're at, don't look at it as a number, now I must decline. Look at it as a number, and this is all that I've accumulated, all the wisdom, all the knowledge, all the passion and the conviction. I know more where I want to go, more whom I want to be, more who I want to serve, more I wish to collaborate with, and follow that path. And yes, the age can be that it's brought you the wisdom, it's brought you that space and time where you know how to take space and time for yourself to truly listen to what matters, really pursue what really matters, and not get caught up in the you should and society says, and that expectation is this. You let go all of that. You're living life from the inside out. And from that inside out, you are truly loving who you are, why you are, and what you're here to do. So follow that path at any age and don't let the number get in your way. Our life expectancy is meant to be over 100. And due to, chemicalization, what we put in our body, on our body, around our body, the stress that we're under, these are things that decrease our age. And when we take care of ourselves and we really look after ourselves and fortify ourselves, we can live to a productive, right old age. So have a dream, have something you want to follow, have something that lifts you up, do something that is exuberant for you, because that will keep you young at heart. That will keep you wanting to get up every day. That will keep you looking forward to tomorrow. That will give you something that years down the road you'll still be doing and doing even better. Take the wisdom that you've learned through your age and apply it. Apply it to your well-beingness, to your passion and your desire, and to being with self. You've may have worked all your life and you do simply want to retire now. But in that retirement, what are you doing? Are there hobbies? Are there something that gets you out of the chair, out? They're doing something that others benefit from. And remember, all that knowledge that you've accumulated over the years could be invaluable for someone on their journey that is younger. So don't be afraid to share your story, your journey, your skills, your knowledge. Not in a dictatorial way, not in a, you've got to do it my way, but in a, this is how I did it. And this is how um, it's enhanced my own life. So I wish everybody who happens to be having a birthday here in October, or anybody that is a little worried about their age, don't be. I look at it as a gift. I quite honestly, I shouldn't have even been born. You know, the fact that I was due to two nurses that pushed me out of my mother because she was a week in labor with me. And I've had so many health challenges throughout my life, and in many of the things like I shouldn't have made it through. But you know, I'm stubborn and I've got things to do, and I don't want my demise to get in the way. So, all my health. And so I navigate within my parameters. My illness and I partner together. And when it says to me, no, I'm going to pull the rug from you if you don't rest, I have to listen, or it will pull the rug and rejuvenate. And you learn to find that balance. Listen to your body, to your well-beingness, and and honor that, because it's what allows you to go and do the things where you need that energy and exuberance from. But when it comes from a place of excitement and passion and love, then nothing's going to stop you and nothing's going to get in your way. So happy birthday to me. I happen to have two nephews' birthdays on the 6th and the 12th. I'm the 6th of October. This new baby due on the 12th. Who knows when he's going to arrive? He'll decide. My brother on the 24th, on the 26th, and my son on the 24th. So October is a busy month for me. And then in December, I have two girls' birthdays either side of Christmas. I seem to do a lot of clustering. But it is a privilege to grow older. It is a privilege to carry your wisdom forward and share it with others. It is a privilege to have these years where we've still got years ahead of us. And you know, it ain't over until you leave this body. And even when you leave this body, your spirit and your divine intellect moves on. It's just your body that comes to an end. And while you've still got this body, live it fully, experience it fully, but don't forget to share. Don't forget to do something for someone else, because that is energy itself. That is exuberance itself, knowing that you've made a difference in somebody else's life because you cared and you've stepped up. And it truly is wonderful. So, folks, to all those October birthdays out there, happy birthday. And here I am now, 71. And no, don't like all the aches and pains that come with it, but that's perfectly okay. I am so privileged and honored and delighted to be able to still do what I do and to greet this new baby coming into our lives and to have my children around me, that I am so blessed. I'm so utterly blessed. So look to what you are blessed with. Not, you know, as we have wonderful excuses as we go, we didn't hear you. What did you say? Or I can't do that. My body doesn't allow me to. And, you know, there's an awful lot of making fun of ourselves that we can do that only we understand the humor of, and that's perfectly okay. And it's also good for the younger generation to look back on our humor, our youth, and all that, you know, we went through. Folks, we didn't have cell phones. We didn't have internet, right? We didn't have Instagram. We had, you know, in South Africa when I lived there, we hardly even had a phone line that was hard to get. We didn't have TV until the end of the 70s. So, you know, for you all think is, oh, the dark ages. But that's how we've lived for thousands and thousands of years before we got all of these things. And this technology has just put the foot to the pedal and escalated out. It's a wonderful technology. Use it wisely. With AI now, use it wisely. It's not here to replace us, it's here to enhance us. So don't be afraid of what's going on, even though it's going on so fast. Navigate yourself through with embracing what you can And what you don't want to, then don't. But just live, live, love, laugh, embrace, become, enjoy, because that is the gift of age. And don't forget to share your joy out with others. So to everyone else out there, if it's your birthday, happy birthday. And if not, every single day is a birthday. It's a new day, a day giving birth to itself. And let's step up and enjoy every single one of those days. Ciao, folks. Bye for now. We hope that you enjoyed the show. There are so many more for you here on selfdiscoverywisdom.com. Just go to the podcast tag at the top there and you will see all the many genres and all 3,000 shows ready for your listening. We are here to serve you, to help you on your journey of life, and we know that through inspiration it begets invitation. We are supported by you, the listeners, and those that we interview. Anything that you can spare us in donation would be greatly accepted, and we do hope that you enjoy the next show.